So we're off to the Sherman Contemporary Art Gallery to interview Brook Andrews. He recently created this inflatable bouncy castle piece on Cockatoo Island for the Biennale, which was insane. And now this is a work that he's put together for Sydney Design 2010. So it's called The Cell, and we're gonna have to crawl into this little hole, and I'm not too sure how he's put it together within the Sherman Contemporary Art Gallery, but it'll be interesting to see how it all works. With an installation like his, being able to get in it, have fun, interact completely, become part of the installation, you bond a little bit more with the designer and with the piece, and you remember it more. Which colour are you going to get into? All right. Now we're sitting in the entrance to your cell installation. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
For this work, I really wanted to create a room where people could immerse themselves but was actually disconnected from the outside environment. So not just doing a painted wall for drawing or something like that, something hard. I really wanted something soft and something that people could maybe lose themselves in.
Can you tell us a little bit about the circus that has a slight undertone in this particular art piece?
Yeah, well, I've been fascinated in circuses for many decades now, and a lot of my research is steeped in the role of museums and also circuses in the identity of Indigenous and other people, and the way in which that has its history in creating identities, or I suppose taking advantage of different cultures to showcase them as freaks or of kind of curiosities. And so to deal with those issues, they're quite complex, and so I often create a fun kind of aspect to it, or more like a kind of an uncomfortable situation. This is like a big ship for me,
Yeah.
So I think that in Australia we've had quite serious discussions and also quite tabloid discussions about people's lives like asylum seekers. They're not just simple discussions in our society, they're real people, and for me, talking about that issue but also many other issues in a kind of a blown up space is something that maybe is comfortable and it is fun, and people do hop in here and go crazy, but also some people come in here and have different responses to the work.
They all come away with their own personal story, so to speak. Oh, I want to get in there.
Okay.
This is monochromatic madness at its finest. This has literally made my year. So I think we've started Sydney Design Festival 2010 on too high a note. Hopefully we're going to get better, but this is pretty amazing. It's on for the entirety of the festival in Paddington, so I'm going to absorb it for a little bit longer and just bounce around and take it all in.